Thank you, Patrick, for taking care of us. Thanks for running the time. I hope it became visible to everybody who was listening here and also on our stream how intensely and how delicately the scientists that we've heard from today, how deep they look into this, and they're really trying to understand this shit. So for me it was like, oh yes, there are more than 2 new rabbit holes that you can jump into, but I think it's actually necessary to create this level. Can you close the windows? To really create a situation where the rest of the world outside of NS Rock Weathering will actually trust us with this data and all the things that we have talked about. So that's still me now. That's one further. That's one thing. So this is serious work. That was my message. Wonderfully, we have had talks that wonderfully contradicted each other perfectly, which is something we did expect that to some extent, and that's also the reason why we have this day 2, where I want to put you all in one room, shut the door, and as soon as you can explain why you are contradicting yourself, then I'll let you out again. So that is the job for tomorrow, finding out how these results put together. It's now 5 years ago since we literally spread the first ton of rock on the field and on these circles that you've seen. And I still cannot tell if we've done CDR since then. That drives me nuts. And it's like, it's just one field. Can somebody from you tell me? Okay, not yet. So, one thing that I would like to see tomorrow is a conversation between all of us here in what direction we can go from here, from this understanding. Jens has already shown this very nicely, like go deep or go wide. We will talk about the wide aspect. I think I can show you some data from the models that Jens just teased a little bit. So our current experiment runs until 2027, so end of next year, then all the pods have been working for 2 years. What is the next step afterwards? So what is the Carbon Drawdown team doing sensibly in 2028? What is promising? Is it another 600 pods? Or are we going to the outside? Are we doing something in the lab? I don't know. That's one of the questions that I would like us tomorrow to talk about, so we can maybe have 1 year to prepare for whatever ideas we come up with. So the next greenhouse experiment, as I said, takes until next year, end of next year to run. It has 5 times as many variations as the last one, and it was already like blurry here in some moments. But I think this much more diverse data will help us to understand even better what's going on. And if it's better to have more diverse data or not, this is something that we'll only find out. Maybe it's even more blurry afterwards, or it gets more clear. I hope the latter. I hope to see you here when we do the next round of this kind of conference, because I think there will again be a lot of exchange necessary to explain to each other why we have contradicting results. Do I have here? Yeah, this is. And then I have this slide. So, first of all, I want to thank Margit and the Run Events team and the guys from sound and video. Thank you very much for supporting us here. I hope to see you here tomorrow again, so you support us tomorrow. Thanks, as Jens already said, to everybody who helped us over time in the greenhouse. There was this first session, January 2023, but since then there were a couple of rounds of building new pots, and every once in a while new people came in or old people came back and help us. We couldn't do this just the few people, the 5-6 people that we are. Thank you very much for that. Thank you to the Hotel Louise team for keeping us fed and hydrated. And that's about it from my side. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you tomorrow. We'll see you for dinner this evening at 7. Thank you very much. And now just keep on talking and find out what's going on. Thank you. Oh.
Before everyone goes, I just wanted to thank Dirk and Ralph especially again for doing all this. It's massive compared to what we've done. And also, at the side, I have enjoyed watching your experience in science going from, your thought that you'd solve it immediately. So I wanted to give you this. You can hang it in the greenhouse or in your office, but I think it summarizes the journey in other way around. It basically says, we do this not because it is easy, because we thought it would be easy.
That's nice. We actually thought it was easier, yes. Thank you.